So good day everyone. Today we will be talking about National Bureau of Investigation, also known as the NBI. But first, let us go back to its history on how it is created as the agency as we know it today. First, on November 13, 1936, the NBI saw its inception. Originally, it's called Division of Investigation under the Commonwealth Act number 181. This law also states that the NBI, or the Division of Investigation in this time, will be patterned in accordance with the FBI of the US government or the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Ito rin po ang batas na nagsabi na iahalin tulad natin itong ahensya na to or division na to ng investigation in accordance with the FBI. Okay. Further on June 19, 1947, the Republic Act number 157 was implemented. Okay. And this act reorganized the Division of Investigation into the Bureau of Investigation under the DOJ or the Department of Justice. Okay. From the previously named DI, Division of Investigation, naging Bureau of Investigation na po. Okay? According to the RA number 157. And a few months later, on exactly October 4, 1947, nilabas po ni President Manuel Rojas ang Executive Order number 94, which renamed the Bureau of Investigation to the NBI and it remained under the DOJ. Dito na po, noong time na to, October 4, 1947, ito na officially yung naging pangalan ng NBI. Okay? At still under pa rin po siya ng DOJ or the Department of Justice. And then a few years later, or rather a few decades, on June 23, 2016, inilabas na po naman ang Republic Act number 10867, also known as the Act Reorganizing and Modernizing the National Bureau of Investigation and Providing Funds thereof. Ito yung naging Reorganization Act ng NBI noong 2016, which is roughly a decade ago. Yun po ang pinaka-updated niyang batas. So ano nga ba itong trabaho ng National Bureau of Investigation? So according to the RA 10867, Section 4, the following are the functions, the powers and functions of the NBI. Number 1, undertake investigation and detection of crimes and offenses enumerated under the Section 5 hereof. Okay. Ano pa? Issue subpoena for the appearance of any person for investigation or production of documents through its officers from the ranks of regional director to director. Number 3, act as a national clearinghouse of criminal records and other related information for the benefit of the government. Ito pong paragraph C na to or itong number 3 sa powers and function nitong NBI ang nagsasabi or nagbibigay ng kapangyarihan sa NBI na magbigay ng tinatawag nating NBI clearance. Okay? So, ang NBI clearance po is kinukuha in a usual requirement when it comes to applications sa trabaho. Isa po ang requirement sa NBI clearance. At ang sinasabi pong clearance yan, patunay na according sa record ni NBI is wala ka pang kung anumang criminal offenses na nagawa. Ayun po ang silbi ng NBI clearance. Okay? So, moving on, ano pang powers and function nito? Number 4, render technical assistance to the government agencies and instrumentalities when so requested. The NBI, dahil kasama po sa kanilang mandato na magkaroon ng advanced or updated na mga crime laboratories para magamit sa kanilang investigations. And ito pong laboratories na to is pwede pong hingan ng tulong ng ating ibang law enforcement agencies or ibang agencies generally. Okay, halimbawa, kailangan po ni PNP, wala siyang crime laboratory sa isang area and then kailangan niya po mag-process ng either ballistics evidence or kung ano mga chemical evidence, ibibigay po to sa crime laboratory ni NBI, okay, with coordination of course, okay, para ma-process or ma-examine yung evidence na yun. Okay, yun po ang sinasabi naman po dito. Ano pa? Number 5, extend assistance in cases involving extradition and mutual legal assistance when requested by the DOJ. O extradition laws po is, ito po yung klase ng batas na, halimbawa, dito sa Pilipinas kasi may extradition laws tayo. Kapag ikaw nasa bansa na meron tayong tinatawag na extradition treaty, no? Kapag may ginawa kang krimen dito sa Pilipinas, pwedeng humingi ng tulong ang Pilipinas, ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas dun sa bansa kung nasaan ka para hulihin ka at i-extradite ka pabalik dito sa Pilipinas at managot ka sa iyong krimen na ginawa. Okay, however, there are countries na wala pong extradition treaty. Okay, na kung saan kapag doon nagtago ang kriminal ng Pilipinas, hindi natin sila pwedeng basta-basta pabalikin or hulihin doon or humingi ng tulong doon sa bansa na yun. Okay? Because of the non-existence ng extradition treaty na siya namang ginagamit ng mga bihasang krimen or criminal rather ng Pilipinas, no? Ano pa? Trabaho rin po or number 6 rather na trabaho ni NBI. Establish an NBI Academy which shall be responsible for the recruitment, training, and development of all NBI agents and personnel among others. Okay? So, ang training center ng NBI is the NBI Academy. Okay? At trabaho na rin po nila ang pag-establish nun. Another one is to establish and maintain a forensic and scientific research which shall serve in furtherance of the scientific knowledge in criminal investigation, detection, evidence collection, and preservation, and provide the necessary training thereof. Okay? So, yun nga po, sinabi ko nga po sa inyo na trabaho rin po ni NBI na mag-establish at mag-maintain ng isang forensic and scientific research para lalo pang ma-evolve at makapag-ambag sa modernization ng criminal investigation. Okay? Ano pa? The NBI also has the job to establish and maintain a cyber investigation and assessment center which shall serve as the nerve center for computer information technologies, data on cybercrime cases, computer intrusion, threats, and other related crimes or activities. Okay? Pangunahan ko na. Isa po sa mga pangunahing pinapatupad ng NBI is the RA 10175. Okay, also known as the Anti-Cybercrime Law. Okay, mamaya mababanggit pa natin yan. So, kaya po, isa sa mga unit or trabaho ni NBI is to establish and maintain a cyber investigation and assessment center. Okay, by the way, yung mga nabibiktima ng scammer or ano pa ba ang iba? Identity theft online o kaya or hacking, no, is pwede pong humingi ng tulong or mag-complaint sa mga NBI offices. Okay? Sila po ang may kapangyarihan at may way, no, para matulungan ka mahuli or mabalik man kung ano man ang na-scam sa'yo. No? They have their SOP dyan. Okay, another job of the NBI is to establish and maintain an integrated, comprehensive, and state-of-the-art network of equipment and facilities to be used by NBI in its criminal investigation, detection, and evidence gathering, and to provide the corresponding training in this regard. Okay? Of course, para talagang magampanan ang trabaho ng investigation, syempre dapat merong mga gamit for investigation at dapat mini-maintain din ang pangangalaga na ito. Kaya po ito nakalagay sa trabaho and powers and functions of the NBI. Another, the NBI also can request the assistance of the Philippine National Police, PNP, Armed Forces of the Philippines, or any other agencies of the government, including government-owned and or controlled corporation, and its anti-crime drive. Such assistance may include the use of agency personnel and facilities upon prior approval of the head of the agency concerned. Okay, when it comes to pagpupuksa ng korupsyon within agencies, no, pwede din daw pong tumulong at humingi ng tulong kay NBI para matugunan itong itong anti-crime drive na layunin din ng iba pang mga ahensya ng Pilipinas. Okay? So the NBI also conduct intelligence operation in furtherance of the foregoing powers and functions. Okay? Sa mga hindi pa po nakakakasya, pag sinabi pong intelligence operations, dito po is, sinabi kasing intelligence, yung information na process, na examined, tandaan nyo lang po, no? May information. Pag sinabi ng intel or intelligence, yung information na yan, na process, na verify, ano pa ba? Hinimay-himay na po, tinanggalan na po ng mga posibleng false accusation at nagiging pong intelligence na. Okay? So the NBI also has this kind of job, okay, to conduct intelligence operations. Okay? Next, it can also enter into any contract or transaction for the acquisition, ownership, possession, administration, lease, disposition, or acceptance of real or personal property in its name, subject and approval of the Secretary of Justice. Okay, itong part na to is when it comes to their offices naman po and yung properties, yung assets na ina-acquire, binibili, na piga-list o piga-possess, no, na nakukuha ni NBI with approval of course by the Secretary of Justice. Okay. Ano pa? The NBI also should establish a modern NBI clearance and identification center containing all derogatory and criminal records and civilian identification records, including their identifying marks and characteristics and fingerprint database, as well as dental records pursuant to the Presidential Decree number 1575 entitled Requiring Practitioners of Dentistry to Keep Records of Their Patients. Okay? Kung hindi nyo po alam, dito sa Presidential Decree 1575, nire-require po ang mga dentista or mga clinic ng dentist na kapag mayroong nagpa-process sa kanila ng dentist, ng any service provided by a dentist, kailangan pong i-keep yung records na to, no? Kaya may mga pinipilapan din po pagka kahit magpapabunot ka lang or ano, kailangan kasi yung records, your dental records, for identification yan, purpose. Ano pa? Fingerprint database, of course, para mas lalo pong ma-identify kung either criminal or hindi. Same goes with the NBI clearance nga po, no, which contains all derogatory and criminal records. Doon makikita kung talaga bang wala ka bang naging kaso or meron ka bang pending na kaso ngayon o yung mga ganon. Ano pa? The NBI also should maintain for the purposes of investigative and forensic requirements of the NBI relevant database such as ballistic records and of firearms, including but not limited to the data ownership, possession, and other related identifying circumstances, and deoxyribonucleic acid DNA data bank, and of course perform such other functions as the President or the Secretary of Justice may assign. Of course, lagi naman yan nasa dulo, no? Kung ano man ang iba pang ipagawa ni NBI ay ni President and the Secretary of Justice, no, under the DOJ nga po, is pwede niya pong ibigay na trabaho sa NBI. Okay, yung nauna naman, maintain for the purpose of investigative and forensic requirements, yung pag-maintain po ng mga DNA data bank or deoxyribonucleic acid na records, no? May trabaho rin po si NBI na ganon. Ano pa? Yung mga list or data ng mga merong may-ari ng baril at kung anong baril ang meron sila, no? At yung mga identifying marks ng tao, meron din pong record si NBI, no? So ito na, sabi dun sa isang powers and function, NBI daw dapat ang maghawak ng mga according to Section 5 ng RA 10867. Ito yung mga yon, no? Ito yung may jurisdiction si NBI. Pag sinabi pong jurisdiction, meron silang authority dito sa mga napapaloob dito. Okay, the NBI shall have the primary jurisdiction to undertake investigation in the following cases. Una, human trafficking cases in all airports in the Philippines. Okay? Kapag may human trafficking, may jurisdiction po si NBI dyan. Okay? Meron siyang authority para investigahan yan, mag-conduct ng arrest or ng search. No? Trabaho rin po yan ni NBI. Ano pa? Extrajudicial or extralegal killings committed by the state security forces against media practitioners and activists. Okay, kapag halimbawa, merong mga media practitioners, sabihin nating reporter, and cameraman, biglang nawala o namatay, no, nang hindi dumadaan sa legal proceeding, tsaka siya matatawag na extrajudicial and magte-take over naman po si NBI or meron po siyang jurisdiction doon. Okay, ano pa? Kapag may pinatay na justices or judge, killing of justices and judges, pasok yan sa jurisdiction ni NBI. Okay, sa mga hindi po nakakalam, justices ang tawag pag nasa Supreme Court na level na. Pagka RTC, Court of Appeals, MTC, yan po, judges pa rin po ang tawag yan. Okay. Next, violation of the Republic Act number 10175, otherwise known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act. Okay, or Anti-Cybercrime Law. So, 10175, ang pangunahing nagpapatupad po niyan is si NBI. Okay, si National Bureau of Investigation. Ano pa? Cases referred by the Interagency Anti-Graft Corruption Council, IAGCC. Okay, kapag ka ni-refer, okay, pag binigay po yung jurisdiction ng kaso sa NBI, of course, iti-take over po yan ni NBI. Violations of anti-dummy law. So, pati po yung violations of anti-dummy law. Okay, as a brief explanation, kapag ang tinutukoy po ng anti-dummy law is, ito po yung batas na nagpo-prohibit sa mga Pilipino na magpahiram ng pangalan o magpangamit ng pangalan sa mga foreign nationals para maiwasan nila yung batas na nagsasabing bawal sila mag-acquire ng property basta-basta, yung mga ganong klaseng restriction na nararanasan ng foreign nationals, no? May mga Pinoy na gamitin mo yung pangalan ko para mabili mo yung lupa na yan, o kaya para magkaroon ka ng negosyo dito na legal ka, you will be using my name. Dummy law po yun. You are being a dummy, no? Yung ginagamit ang pangalan mo. At ang pagpupuksa naman ito or pagpapatupad ng anti-dummy law is trabaho rin po ni National Bureau of Investigation. Ano pa? Cases involving threats to security or assaults against the persons of the President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of House Representative, and Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Okay? Pag meron pong mga threats or of course maraming threats na pero yung pag-iimbestiga dun sa mga threats na yon at yung panguhuli sa mga nagtitrets is hinahawakan din po ni NBI. Okay? Doon sa mga essential position ng ating gobyerno. O the President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Chief Justice. Okay, Chief Justice po ang tawag sa pinakamataas sa posisyon sa Supreme Court or rather sa judiciary branch ng ating government. Okay? Ano pa? NBI also has a primary jurisdiction when it comes to transnational crimes pursuant to the existing international agreements. Okay, pag sinabi pong transnational crimes, ito po yung mga krimen na lumalagpas ng mga boundaries. Okay? So yung mga krimen na nagiging global, okay, lumalabas ng mga territories, transnational crimes po yun. Lumalagpas ng nation, from one nation to another. Okay? So, meron din po itong jurisdiction si NBI, of course, in accordance with the existing international agreements. Yun nga po, kung merong existing na international agreements. Kasi kung wala po tayong jurisdiction or wala pong jurisdiction si NBI dyan. Okay? Next, identification of dead victims in case of mass fatality incidents caused by natural disaster. Okay? Kapag pag-identify naman po ng mga bodies na or cadavers or mga na biktima ng mass fatality, ibig sabihin maramihang pagkamatay due to natural disaster, yung pag-identify naman po noon is another job of the NBI. Ano pa? Violations of commercial, economic, and financial or white-collar crimes such as but not limited to those punishable under the Republic Act number 8792, otherwise known as the E-Commerce Act of 2000. Ano pa? Republic Act number 8484, otherwise known as the Access Device Regulation Act of 1998. Republic Act 8293, otherwise known as Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. Republic Act number 8799, otherwise known as the Securities Regulation Code, and the Presidential Decree 1689, otherwise known as Decree increasing the penalty for certain forms of estafa and other similar statute that may be enacted by the Congress. Provided, however, that the President or Secretary of Justice may direct the NBI to undertake investigation of any crime when possible interest or when public interest rather so requires. Okay? Si NBI po ang nag-handle ng mga high-profile cases. Okay? Ang may jurisdiction when it comes to high-profile cases sa Pilipinas. Kasi kapag masyadong ang isang kaso is nagkaroon ng public attraction, public interest, no? Mass public interest. Masyadong binabantayan ng mga mamamayang Pilipino itong progress na itong kaso na to. Pwede ho yan iutos ni Secretary of Justice or ni President mismo na mag-take over ng investigation si NBI. Okay? Ganun po klase, pwede rin po yun mangyari. Okay? Nagkakaroon ng jurisdiction si NBI sa mga kaso. By the way, the NBI is a law enforcement agency na kung saan pwede po applyan ng mga licensed criminologist. Okay? Para hindi lang po, para ma-widen or ma-broaden ang inyong perspective sa mga pwedeng applyan. No? Hindi lamang po PNP, hindi lamang po Tri-Bureau, hindi lamang po Armed Forces of the Philippines. No, nandito rin po si NBI. Na siyang merong sariling requirements when it comes to applications. And by the way, no, para mas if you want to conduct your own research when it comes to applying in the NBI, I will put the link of the link of the NBI Academy page in FB in the description below. And also, if you want to read on your own, no, further information, meron din pong website si NBI, no. Bukod sa pag NBI appointment, meron din po silang home website na kung saan mababasa niyo po ang ibang mga impormasyon tungkol sa ahensya ng NBI. Okay. So that would be all. Stay curious and follow for more.